What? Hello everyone, welcome back to LastSaveBena, and today we're gonna continue our last save in the Mermaid mask, and we're gonna continue to talk with our suspects, and maybe we're possibly gonna meet new suspect because we're not go inside all of the room in the last episode. Why it's laggy? I don't even remember what happened last time. So let's go to a new room. Let's go here first, and we're gonna talking with someone. No, it's engine room. Why is my mouse laggy?
Hello? Is anyone there?
I think there's someone in that basket.
Oh, what? Who are
earth
you?
Ah, customers, come in, and welcome to Mr. Gripp's Emporium.
Wait, what?
I guess he's Mr. Grip.
What's that? You'd like a succinct yet exhaustive rundown of our operational philosophy?
I don't think I said that.
Here at Mr. Gripp's, we plot the unplottable, chart the unchartable, and measure the unmeasurable. No sea too vast, no night too dark, no fog too thick. With the right contraption in your pocket, even the great unknown may be quantified and calculated. So fret not, noble navigator, as we stock all the essentials.
What is this? Mr. Grip's Emporium? We can buy items?
I'm sorry, you can't afford this item.
I have no
I
money.
don't want it.
What? Hello? Sir? Sir?
I'm afraid you don't have enough money.
I know! I'm not trying to buy anything!
Do I have to click all of this?
Apologies.
Mr. Grip, we need to talk to you.
Oh.
Why didn't you say so? Now, what is it you wanted to know?
Okay. Wait, why I can't? What happened? Should I restart? I don't know what happened. So it's a bug. Ask about basic.
Can I get
Yourself?
your full name?
Godrik Gripp of Mr. Gripp's
Good,
Emporium.
good.
And that's this little shop you run down here in the engine room for some reason.
This is merely the newest branch. The flagship site is back in Circuum-on-Sea.
Yeah, we saw it. It's all boarded up.
As well, I can't make a living selling compasses to the ghosts in a ghost town, can I?
So that's what you do? Sell compasses. Seems kind of niche.
We buy, sell, and service all manner of nautical navigation equipment. What's that? Ah, yes, we also provide cartographic consultation. We'll analyze and decipher any map, all for a low, low fee. Some maps may be invalid. Fee to be decided on a case-by-case basis.
Sorry, did you just talk to your stick?
You mean Cornelius Cane?
And
Cornelius Cane.
Great.
Don't ask any follow-up questions. Maybe he'll let us move on.
It's so cute.
How'd you wind up here?
I crashed
He
my
and his
hot
stick.
air balloon into the ocean. Whole thing came down. Dreadful. And of course, I've never been a swimmer. Don't have the upper body strength.
How'd you crash your balloon?
A rather spirited disagreement with a flock of migratory pelicans led to an abrupt
Sure, okay. And the actual reason?
storm.
There we go.
Wait, so you're an aeronaut? I thought you were a shopkeeper.
Yes, well, you're quite right, of course. But I've been inspired to leave my shop behind and head out on a journey of discovery into the great unknown. That was the plan, at least. As you can see, I didn't make it very far at all.
So there's a storm, the balloon crashes, you fall into the ocean. Then what?
and to Captain Mortuga. He finds me adrift, fishes me out of the water, and promptly places me here.
Pisses me out of the water.
Engine room? Was every other room taken?
On the contrary, only Mortuga and Zephyr were living here when I arrived, so I rather had the run of the place. Cornelius and I just agreed this would be the best place to set up shop, as it were.
Why did you set up your shop again? You just said you'd been inspired to leave it behind.
I had to make myself useful somehow, didn't I?
And your
Let's
alibi?
see. I'd taken Cornelius up to the mess hall. Poor fellow needed a little repair work, you see.
Were you alone up there? Aside from Cornelius, I mean.
No, Werman was there, working away on his typewriter. Then, all of a sudden, somebody new came down the ladder. A woman by the name of Mariana Moon. Werman and I conversed with her for a few minutes before Mortuga himself entered the room. He passed through towards the child's room and the storeroom, but before he left, he asked us to provide Mariana with a tour of the submarine. Werman feigned a sudden fatigue and slithered off back to his room, leaving me as the solitary tour guide.
You do kinda look like a tour guide, to be honest.
Yes, well, I won't bore you with a blow-by-blow. I'm sure Mariana will cover that in her statement. Suffice it to say, we ended up in the bilge at the very back of the submarine. And there we were, standing in the dark, when all of a sudden, a voice echoed down from above.
Mortuga's voice?
No, a young woman's, possibly two different women. The voices
Symmetry
were followed by the sound
and-
of a blade, and finally a dull thud, like something
Cynthia?
hitting the ground.
Sounds like a murder to me.
What did Mariana make of all this?
Well, apparently satisfied by our impromptu eavesdropping session, she made her farewells and left.
You didn't go with her?
No, I stayed a little longer.
Did you hear any other weird noises?
I did. First, the sound of the storeroom door wrenching open and then closing again. Secondly, some kind of short, heavy scrape, mechanical. And finally, a dull thud, like something hitting the ground.
Sorry, again?
How many murders were there?
I didn't really know what to do with myself after that, but an unexpected lurch of the submarine caused me to very nearly topple over into the bilge water. So I decided to take my leave and return to the safety of my engine room.
You didn't want to go upstairs and see what was going on?
I certainly thought about it. Ultimately, I think it came down to cowardice on my part.
You didn't want to run into the murderer.
So, let's see. I was sat there, feeling rather pathetic, when Cynthia appeared in my doorway.
What did she want?
Well, she had a compass she wanted me to fix. I agreed to take a look at it for her, but that wasn't the end of it. She then told me she'd been asked to bring me upstairs, along with everyone else. And so, after fetching Mariana from next door, the three of us went up to the storeroom. I saw Mortuga's body laying on the floor, saw the cut across his neck. The cowardice I'd felt before, compounded. Tadpole spoke to the room. She wanted a confession, or even just an explanation. It goes without saying that nobody was willing to offer one. Really, that's the end of it. After that, several things happened very quickly. Cynthia became captain, decided to bring in a detective. You two arrived, and here we are.
Let's check out his room first. Can you stop?
It's a big compass.
Broken compass. Oh, I think this one the compass that Cynthia is bringing. That's in the process of being fixed. It was on display in Gripp's shop.
Who are these guys?
Just some of my satisfied customers.
What?
What about this box down here?
No need to touch that, thank you.
Why? Is it locked?
Yes, it's locked.
Interesting.
Leave it alone. A selection of some of my more unusual... Please, peruse at your...
Use. Drag the correct compass into each of the 4 slots. This compass tries to point away from all the others. This one. This compass doesn't want to solve this puzzle right now. This compass is actually a clock in disguise. What? Wait, but if I put it in here... Oh, it's moving, okay. It's not moving at all. I think compass is supposed to be moving and we... Wait, what? The green one only point to the pink one. Oh, I think it's this one. From point away from all the others. This compass doesn't want to solve this puzzle right now. I think it's this one. This compass is actually a clock in disguise. This one. Wait, I don't know. This compass tries to point at all the others. I think this is the one that doesn't want to solve the puzzle right now because it's not moving. This compass is actually a clock in disguise. Oh, it's moving! It's moving like a clock, so I think that's it. But this compass tries to point at all of the others. I think this one. Let me try this one.
Hey!
Oh, this is the first time I did it.
I'm impressed.
One try. I'm impressed. Me too. Same
Did
girl.
something
Did
unlock?
something unlock?
Nope!
Yeah,
What do you mean
I
no?
heard it. Sounded like a box opening.
Pure conjecture.
I see.
It's open.
What is that? Some kind of...
That is not for sale.
Too late. Sorry.
Shut up. An old scroll hidden in the engine room. It's a treasure map. It unlocked to reveal a map. A red X is marked somewhere in the ocean. Surface rig. Wait, what? This is the wooden boy. Surface record map coordinates approx 2 miles from Submarine coast. Map interpreted by Godrik. Gripp. For customer Magnus Mortiga. Cost waived. I think we have to ask him about the clue, which is
What's
the
with all
broken
the
compass.
needles and cogs and stuff?
It looks like Grip's halfway through fixing it. That's what I figured anyway.
Ah, thank heavens! That's what I was hoping for.
Sorry, what?
Perhaps I should explain. You see, Miss Seafoam came to me with a compass she needed fixing. I went to put the needle back on, but Cynthia stopped me. No, she said. The whole thing is broken. You'll have to take a look at the insides. You'll have to replace the needle. For some reason, she seemed to need it to be true.
She needed the compass to be broken.
I told her I had various spare needles I could try out as replacements, and here we are.
And you left it out so Cynthia would see it? So she'd think you were actually fixing it?
That's the idea, yes. So if you kindly put it back where you found it.
How much for this one?
It's not for sale.
Oh, too rare? Too valuable?
It's from my personal collection. I really hadn't intended for you to see it.
Well, we did see it.
What's it a map to, anyway? What's it the red X?
Now that's the question, isn't it?
You don't know?
Unfortunately, not.
Damn. Wait, there's a wooden boy in the map, right?
Wonderful, isn't it? Cornelius thinks it might be his great-grandmother. For all I know, he may be right.
What?
It belonged to Mortuga, I assume?
Yes, and to me it sits right alongside that iron bell in his office and that stone cauldron in the storeroom. Together they form Mortuga's collection of inexplicably cursed-looking nautical artifacts.
Maybe they do form a set.
What else should I ask him?
Mortuga's log.
Unlock.
Let's find the entry about me, shall we? Here it is, right after Zephyr's. Godrik Gripp rescued from hot air balloon accident. To refer to it as an accident, a merciful gesture indeed.
Okay.
Bingo! Lillian's locket in the flesh.
And Lillian is... who?
By all accounts, some kind of sorceress.
How come you know about this?
Well, it's a brass trinket, and thus it's often placed within the jurisdiction of my expertise. Good heavens.
Something catch your eye?
Rumored to be lost at sea requires a special key. Is that right?
The mermaid's tongue? Do you know anything about it?
No, can't say I do. Based on this, I wonder if it may not even be real. After all, there isn't even a photograph. That's just a drawing.
Do you know how the wheel got damaged?
It looks in working order to me.
No, look. Some of the spokes are different. It looks like they broke off and got replaced.
You're quite right. Although it's not exactly at odds with the ship as a whole, is it?
Meaning?
Look around you. She's a ramshackle old thing. Sturdy, yes, even handsome in places, but undeniably a patchwork of sorts. I will say, in the last day or so, the symmetry does seem particularly somber.
Because of Mortuga's death?
Yes, the problem seems to be that she considers herself a kind of catalyst.
Does she? Why?
Well, I believe she'd been working on some new project, and shortly before Mortuga died, Symmetry shared this project with him.
And?
And then he dies. It's probably just bad timing.
What kind of project was it?
I really have no idea. What's that? Oh, yes. Cornelius tells me he saw Symmetry drawing something while in the mess hall. A poster, apparently?
This poster? Which one? Wait, where's the poster? This one?
Cornelius tells me he spotted Miss Silk Moth drawing this while she was in the mess hall.
What's it a drawing of, exactly?
Let's have a look, shall we? That's Symmetry, I assume. And she's sitting on the cauldron, facing a
Right.
window.
And what is that outside the windows? Let's go to the other room now. I need to talk with everyone.
Weary
Miriam?
Take a seat by the fire, shake out your boots.
We're not weary travelers.
Then why do you both look so haggard and trail-worn?
Ouch. There goes my self-esteem for the rest of the day.
We're detectives. I'm Grimoire, and this is Sally. We're here investigating the murder of Magnus Mortuga, your previous captain.
My captain? Never. My captain is the moonlight as it shimmers across the lake. My captain is the wind as it whispers through the valley.
Who is this woman?
No idea. I kind of like her, though.
My name is Moon. Mariana Moon.
Aha. And what do you do?
I do not do. I simply am.
What?
So, what, you're just some random traveler?
A traveller, yes, but random, never.
So, you're a historian?
Historian, storyteller, rambler, ambler, fireside gambler.
How long have you been here?
Well, let's see. I arrived a few hours before the captain was murdered.
Oh, dang. Really?
Quite the story, isn't it?
But you're just on the submarine because you find it interesting.
Would that be such a crime?
No. Murder's a crime, though, pretty sure.
A merciless wind rattles the rotting wood of the old silkworm harbour. The shadow of a vessel lurking low in the night-black water. A mysterious stranger steps onto her foredeck. Cloaked in darkness, she slips inside the submarine. Who is she? What is her dark purpose?
It's you. We get it.
A mysterious stranger, I said. She descends into an ornate parlour, empty, save for a lone figure standing by the fire.
So, not empty.
He turns, his face still half hidden in flickering shadow. It is Captain Magnus Mortuga.
What was he like?
Nice guy. Stoic, but polite. kind. He tells me to wait in the control room and then disappears off towards the back of the ship. After a little while, he comes back. But now, he's a slightly different man.
What do you mean?
The light is gone from his eyes. He seems sad, angry. He avoids my gaze as he crosses the room to take hold of the wheel. He tells me to head down the ladder towards the mess hall. Doing so, I encounter two gentlemen named Mr. Worman and Mr. Gripp. Neither of them look like sailors, so I know they can't be crew. I assume they must be guests like me. And true enough, it transpires that Mr. Worman is a writer and Mr. Gripp is, some kind of watch repairman. Captain Mortuga reappears, descending the ladder. He asks the two men to show me around the submarine and introduce me to the others. Then he disappears through the rear corridor. It's the last time I see him alive. Mr. Worman apologizes, explains he's too tired, and leaves through the opposite corridor. Mr. Gripp, unable to come up with such an excuse, agrees to show me around. Now, I wrote this down in my diary, so I may as well let you read it.
Thank you. You're so kind.
To finally get a good look around the Mortuga submarine. I was even given a tour by one of Mortuga's subordinates, a Mr. Godrik Gripp.
Is this a puzzle? Oh no, it's
We
not.
began by visiting a bizarre laboratory known as the Dream Chamber. It smelled of dried herbs and dusty glass, but was devoid of its dream custodian. An early disappointment, the captain's cabin was locked. Mr. Gripp explained how Captain Mortuga mostly keeps this room locked when it's not in use. We climbed down into the living quarters, where a pair of bunk rooms sat at the end of a corridor. The first smelled of crane dust and unwatered flowers. A young woman was laying in her bed, poring over an old document. She hastily hid the document away and introduced herself as Miss Cynthia Seaford, a name to remember, dear reader, as she will shortly become quite important. The second bunk room smelled of aftershave and desperation. The two men within, Mr. James Worman and Mr. Dirk Dansom, both appeared to be asleep, so we decided not to intrude. Next on the tour, a room inhabited, by the looks of things, by a young child who is also a stage magician. Sadly, this mythical child magician is nowhere to be seen. The room at the very end of the hallway was sealed with a heavy bulkhead door. Mr. Gripp dismissed it as a storeroom that only Captain Mortuga makes use of. Perhaps you'll agree with me, dear reader, when I suggest the peculiarity of a simple storeroom being sealed off with such a significant door. Mr. Gripp took me down to the cargo hold. It smells of damp wood and tarred rope. Yes, I describe it in the present tense, for it is here I sit as I write this very diary. Next door, the engine room, burnished bronze and tea-stained parchment. I learned that it's something of a nest for Mr. Gripp himself, and thus was currently unoccupied. Outside, I encountered a Dr. Zacharias Zephyr, the aforementioned keeper of the Dream Chamber. Surprised to see us, he nearly dropped the empty glass bottle he was carrying. Clearly wishing to remove himself from the situation, the good doctor muttered something inaudible and disappeared up the ladder. We continued on into the next room, which I was amused to discover was some kind of shimmering mermaid grotto. I smelled her before I saw her, the unmistakable mix of salt, seaweed, and sequined spandex. It can only be Madame Tadpole, a name which may be familiar to long-time readers of this diary. Tadpole and I caught up, while Mr. Gripp skulked in the doorway, clearly hoping this would mark the end of the tour, but it did not, dear reader. It did not.
Right.
And
So, yes, I can see there's one more room to visit. Mr. Gripp insists it's just the bilge, a dark, dank and smelly place, ill-frequented by humankind. I tell him he couldn't have sold it to me better if he'd tried. We enter the
Alibi.
bilge, but it's too dark to see anything. Mr. Gripp, who is clearly tiring of my company by this point, opens the vent in the ceiling to let in a little light. Moments later, a voice is heard, echoing down from above.
Whose voice?
A young woman, and then an older woman. I can't remember exactly what was said, but I remember thinking it sounded a little like poetry.
What happened next?
The sound of a scream, and then a dull thud.
Oh. Yeah, that sounds like a murder.
But which murder?
Anyway, by this point, I've used up all my patience. So I decide to take my leave. I thank Mr. Gripp for the tour and return to my new lodgings in the cargo hold. I have to put up my tent twice, as on the first attempt, a sudden movement of the submarine undoes my progress. After some time, Mr. Gripp and the young Miss Seafoam appear in my doorway. It seems they've come to fetch me for some kind of official submarine business. We head back towards the mess hall, Mr. Gripp and Miss Seafoam heading up the ladder before me. I spot Dr. Zephyr emerging from the airlock. He has a glass bottle in one hand and what looks like an old leather bag in the other. I update him with what little information I have and attempt to catch up with the others. Laying on the floor is the body of Captain Magnus Mortuga. Amongst the living, mutterings are breaking out. Murder and mutiny, cauldrons and curses. But with Zephyr finally in attendance, Tadpole calls for order, demanding justice for her slain captain. But nobody really seems to know what to say. The next morning, it's announced that Miss Seafoam has taken over as captain. And, well, here we are.
Alright. Let me check your room first, and I'm gonna talk to you again.
It's a big traveler's backpack. It smells like soil and grass.
When you're done smelling it, there's something in the pouch I think we should take a look at.
What is this? Silkworm map. Governor's Manor. Town Hall. Fortuna Hall. The Silkworm Spectator. Silkworm on Sea. Mr. Gripp's Emporium. The Stone Top Inn. Oh, okay. Sivom Harbor. Drummond Shipyard Lighthouse. The South Sea. Felix unknown. Flint unknown. Fortuna below, but... Huh?
It's a pinboard.
Oh, the room. Wait, why are we in here? We here right now? With her? The dream chamber is here. Here. Or should I look at the map now?
Nope.
So, there's a drawing of each of the suspects, one of Mortuga. Each one needs to be moved to the right place on the board.
I think because there's us, it should be the current position, right? So, Captain Mortuga is outside the map because he's dead, and Symmetry is, I think Symmetry is in her child's room. Cynthia is in the control room, and we're here with her. I don't know where her room yet. Maybe here. I think here.
There we go.
All right.
Nice. Nothing happened.
What were you
Normally, when we complete a puzzle, something unlocks and we get a new clue.
Yeah, we've been conditioned to expect it.
If it's a clue you want, take a look on the back of the pinboard.
What's this?
What? What is this? An instant photo depicting a muscular man. It was found in the cargo hold. This is the mermaid. Night of a full moon. Wait, what is this?
Oh? I see you've been enjoying my map.
It's barely a map, it's closer to a list.
What about the family tree on the back?
Most of my research into silkworm has been focused on these two family lines, the fellows and the stone tops.
Seems like you haven't worked out how Mortuga fits into it. His name is just floating out there by itself.
I'm not sure if he does fit into it, to be honest.
Mariana, you've got a question mark there. Someone you don't know the name of.
Ah, yes. Quite the mystery, you see. I'd heard about...
We know her name. It's Freya. You're welcome.
Wait, what? Freya? So... Damien Dust, Mayor, James Dux, journalist, Felicia Stontop, Cellar Innkeeper, Freya. So Freya is from the previous game, the Tangle Tower, and she's the one that got murdered. Is all of this connected? Wait, I did not ask her about this one yet.
When did you
moon
take this photo?
Says it right there. On the night of a full moon.
How come that guy has glowing red eyes?
Perhaps it's because of his demonic essence.
Or you used a flash?
Perhaps it's because I used a flash.
Who's the woman in the ball?
Well, that's no woman. That's a mermaid, slumbering in an ethereal bubble.
You're not gonna tell us, huh?
Ah, now we're getting to it. The reason all of us are here, really.
How so?
The Silver Snake, the Mortuga submarine. Did you ever stop and wonder, why here? Why this particular part of the coast? It all stems from a single truth. There's something hiding in the water. Something big. Now, it wasn't my intent to cause you any lasting unease. Look, we three, we're merely tourists here, passers-by. Take my advice. Keep your distance from all this, so you can still walk away at the end.
What are you talking about?
Symmetry was the only person I didn't see on my tour of the submarine. I realized later that she'd been with Mortuga at the time.
In the Illusion Theater?
You know what's funny? Nobody else calls it that. They all just call it the storeroom. I'm led to believe Illusion Theater is a name Miss Silkmoth came up with herself. Rather like how she came up with the name Symmetry Silkmoth.
That's not her real name?
It's not her birth name, no.
Let's go to Miss Tadpole. Airlock Grotto. Hello?
Hey, it's me, Madam Tadpole. Yep, that's my name. First question. Go.
Are you a mermaid, or what's the deal?
Great question. Half
Yeah,
mermaid.
she looks like
The top half, obviously.
half
From the waist up,
mermaid.
all mermaid. And as you can see, I have the legs of an ordinary human woman.
Wait,
An
mermaid, but
ordinary human woman?
reverse.
Who happens to be an Olympic-level swimmer. Second question. Go.
No, if it's reverse, then it's mean the top part of the body is fish. So it's not reverse. It's half mermaid. Since mermaid is half human and half fish, so half mermaid is only a quarter fish.
Do you have gills?
Nope, it's a tattoo. Sorry to disappoint.
It's cool.
That
How'd you
was a
get it?
tattoo.
I've always been real good at holding my breath underwater, like scary good. The other kids used to call me Fish Girl.
Ah, kids can be mean.
I'd say they had it right.
How come you're here on the submarine?
Okay, so I like to go diving. In the sea, deep.
Oh, like with an oxygen tank and a mask?
No. I don't use any of that stuff. Anyway, so one time I went too deep. I wasn't going to come back up. I was pretty much done for. Somehow Magnus found me, pulled me into his submarine.
Is that your eyelash or is that eyeliner?
He brought me back. I owe him my life.
Wait, so are you from Silkworm? Were you living in the town?
Nope, I'm from far away.
Then how come you were diving into this bit of ocean?
Oh, well, yeah, I was visiting the town. For work.
What kind of work?
Performance art. Kinda. Like I said, I'm done with all that.
So, Mortuga saved you from drowning, and you just decided to stay?
It's where I belong. The ocean. I had my fill of living on land. I've got no interest in going back. I remember the sub did a weird kind of tilt. Don't know what it was, but anyway, it woke me up. So yeah, I'm trying to go back to sleep, but I can't because now there's all these footsteps outside my room. I get up and check outside. Nothing. So I check the bilge.
Was anyone in there?
No, but something's dripping into the water. I get a closer look and it's blood coming through the drain that connects to the room above. So I head up there to check. The door's locked. I open it up.
You unlocked it? How?
By turning the wheel. So okay, I guess it's not really locked. More like shut.
Could anyone turn that wheel?
Probably not. It takes some upper body strength. I go inside, and that's when I find him. Dead. Killed, looks like. I get angry. I'm out for revenge. I gotta find the guy who did it. So I run to the mess hall. Nobody. Climb up to the parlor. Nobody. Then I notice the hatch up to the foredeck was left open. Someone's making an escape, I think. Cowardly. I go up on deck. Nobody. I look across to the aft deck.
Let me guess.
Nobody?
Nah, there was a demon. Yep.
A what?
Glowing eyes, single horn coming out of the head, like an antler, kind of.
Was it a person?
I don't know, maybe. It was dark. I could only really
What
make
is
out
that?
the eyes. And it wasn't looking at me. It was looking out to the side, at the ocean, I guess. Then it starts talking.
What did it say?
No idea. Alien language.
What?
Okay, even I'm making notes now. This is the best statement we ever got.
Oh yeah. There was this big green light. Not sure where it was coming from, though. It can't be anything good, I figure. Better put a stop to it. So I took one of the oars off the old rowing boat and threw it. Hard. Direct hit.
That's why.
Its head came off, pretty sure. I saw it fall into the
Huh?
ocean.
Suspect vanquishes demon with improvised javelin.
After that, the green glow went away, so now it's too dark to see anything. I want to be sure, so I jump off the side and swim over to the aft deck. But nope, nothing. Then I dive down past the back of the sub to take a look around.
Did you see anyone?
No. Not... no. How should I put this? I'm pretty sure I was being watched. Like I could feel something was out there with me. I don't know. Sorry.
Did you ever find the head of the demon or whatever it was? You said it fell into the ocean.
Oh, yeah. I did, actually. It was right there, floating in the water. Turns out it was this leather mask kind of thing.
A mask?
The mermaid
Like a full
dog.
head mask, you know, kind of like a balaclava.
Do you still have it?
Nope. I took it back inside the submarine, left it right here in the airlock, and, it's gone. I think it got stolen.
That's, disappointing.
Tadpole, you didn't finish your statement.
Right. I left the airlock, told Cynthia to gather up the others and come up to the storeroom. Zephyr was in the mess hall. I told him to come too. So I go to the storeroom. Dirk's there with Werman and Sim. Everyone else shows up shortly after.
So, you all gathered at the crime scene. What happened?
Nobody wanted to admit to murder, so it was a bit of a stalemate. Most of the others made excuses and scurried off. Zephyr, Gripp, and I stayed behind. I guess we were the ones who knew Magnus best. That's it. Story's over. Get out of here.
I don't want to get out of here. Let's see, what did you have in here? Which one is the puzzle?
It's a diving helmet.
I
One of
think
the...
it's a safe.
Nah, looks pretty...
A
Oh,
It's a safe. What? Direct the diving helmet to rotate it, tap on the dials to rotate them.
basically the pipes connect some symbols to
right.
others.
We just need to rotate the dials so all the connected symbols match.
All the connected symbols match like this. This is plus, this is round, so this is triangles, this is also triangles, this is diamond, and this is the C, this is, wait, what is this? Oh, okay. This. Oh, no. Triangle, triangle. C. Drops. Oh, no. Drops. And then. Triangles. Okay.
That's the one.
Yeah.
Good job.
What's inside?
Pocketbook. A rug blood-stained pocketbook. It was in the airlock. What? How?
Old glass.
Looks like they've all been salvaged from the ocean.
Hey, this one has a message inside.
Curse in the cauldron. A small room within the bowels of the ship. His lifeless body lies in the shadow of an ancient stone cauldron. The cauldron's heavy iron that has never been unlocked. It has never been opened. For all his strength, he ultimately proved powerless against the lure of the unknown. On this morning, the cauldron has been unlocked. On this morning, it is wide open. Who wrote this? What is this? This is the crime scene? Do you know what is this?
Where did you get this bottle from?
I found it in the ocean, like everything else in here.
When? Recently?
Yeah, this morning.
Was it near the submarine?
Of course, I never go too far out.
Are you gonna open it up?
No way, it's a message in a bottle. If I opened it, it'd just be a message and a bottle. Not nearly as interesting.
Okay.
Hands off, it's mine.
What's this symbol on the front? Looks like someone scratched it in with a claw or something.
None of your business.
How do you get it open?
You don't.
You don't know the code?
Oh, I know it. But you don't.
Is it your phone number? Your birthday?
Name of your childhood pet?
Sally, it's a number.
Oh, yeah.
Any idea what Zephyr's keeping in this bottle?
Whatever it is, he dumps it into the ocean every single night.
What? What do you mean?
What?
Every evening, he comes by the airlock and empties the bottle into the water tank below.
And the water tank leads out into the ocean.
Yeah, and then each morning he comes by with the empty bottle and fills it back up again.
Why? What's he doing?
I've never managed to work it out.
That's suspicious. Tadpole didn't give us the code for the
I
pocketbook.
noticed.
So what now?
Maybe someone else will know it.
Yeah, I doubt it.
How about this? If we ask everyone and nobody knows it, we can break it open.
Ooh,
I knew that would cheer you up. I do kind of want to see what's on that piece of paper.
I can read it just fine.
But what if there's something on the back?
Huh. So what, you want to break it open?
Maybe, yeah.
Hey, I
Yeah.
don't go around breaking your stuff.
So we can't break the bottles. We have to. Wait, should we go here first? Build. It's
It's almost pitch black in
dark
here.
in
I'm guessing you
here.
didn't bring a flashlight.
Do I have something that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13? Cell phone.
We can use Dirk's cell phone. Do you think he'll mind?
Probably not.
Oh.
Point it here.
Here.
Wait, I see
No,
something.
not there. Over here.
Like this.
Yeah.
You're doing it wrong.
Over here.
Yeah. What is this?
A switch.
See? I knew what I was
Dumb
doing.
luck.
It looks like some kind of dumb.
What the hell? Oh, I have to match it with this, I guess. Oh my god, this is so hard. Oh, no. Yes. I know what this one is.
I did it.
Yeah.
What is that?
I have no idea. It's some kind of strange
What should we
device.
call it?
What is this? An unidentified device found floating in the built water. What is this?
What's this?
License card that's been cut in half and tacked back together. It was found in the built. Tanya tadpole. I think we should ask her about the license. This is yours.
Hey, where did you,
Does this belong to you? We found it in the bilge.
You dropped it, maybe?
Ocean Rescue Divers Association. Is this an organization you used to work for?
maybe? Looks broken.
Does it? How can you tell?
I just assumed it was waterlogged from the bilge water.
How did you know we found it in the bilge?
Because it smells, and it's still wet.
Oh yeah. Ew. Sally, you take it.
I don't want it. Ugh, you keep it. Is that you in the photo, Miss Tadpole?
No, I'm not that buff, and my beard isn't that thick.
The woman in the glass ball.
She looks just like you. Except she has long hair. And a mermaid tail.
It's a fake tail. I don't wear it anymore. It actually slowed me down. Not that I could really swim in that little ball anyway.
So who's the guy?
But just some guy, not important.
So it is her.
Locked.
Disgusting.
That's the one.
Kinky. Let's go. Oh, this room's so cool. I Captain.
It's a treasure chest. Someone's peeking out.
Hello?
Thomas? Handheld radio. A small handheld radio hidden in the captain's cabin. It seems to be broken. Why it looks like that?
It's a ship in a bottle.
Really? What ship is it?
A wooden model ship in a glass bottle. It was on Martiga's desk in the captain's cabin.
Is that... Why is it hanging over the desk?
Wow! Iron bell. A heavy iron bell hanging above Martiga's desk in the captain's cabin. What is
It's a
this?
painting.
It's beautiful. Probably haunted, but beautiful.
Her painting. A firm painting of a woman found in the captain's cabin. There is a metal plaque on the base of the frame with the word her. And Mother finally let me have the map, most of it anyway. The important bits are all still there. Problem, I spent all day night trying to decipher the actual coordinates. I couldn't do it. Magnus couldn't do it either. But he said we could pay someone to do it for us. So I put him in charge of that while I make preparation on the ship. I need to wanted to turn around and go back to Submarine empty-handed. Never. So all the way there, he was sulky and moody, even more so than usual. I mean, he can be such a baby sometimes. I didn't let it bother me because, as I had known it would, the moment we saw the green light, his curiosity got the better. Hold it up took forever. It's super heavy, and I really didn't want any of it to get damaged. Once it's on the deck, Magnus put his arm around it to turn the things. He can just about reach, but I told him not to do it like that. Might not be safe, since we don't know exactly what will happen. So I said we could do it together, one each. That worked just fine. But we and Mother finally let me. Huh? Oh, it's not. But we what?
So, who is it? Grimoire.
Let's make sure to ask everyone about this.
Everyone.
A shrink ray, I assume?
It actually does look like a shrink ray. Alright, Grimoire. I'll be the guinea pig. Zap me.
Of course, it could be an enlightenment ray. Perhaps you ought to zap me instead.
No one's getting zapped.
What?
Magnus and I installed this in the captain's cabin shortly after we left port for the first time. It is exceptionally heavy.
Did Mortuga tell you why he wanted a big iron bell hanging over his desk?
He merely said it was an object of great importance and that he'd like to keep it close by.
Do you have any idea what it is?
He referred to it as a bell, detective.
I
Yeah,
know
just
what it
going by the
is.
shape. But it doesn't ring, so we're not sure.
You may be more correct than you know. Personally, I believe it is a bell. Not in the musical sense, but rather a diving bell, which is to say it's designed to be lowered to the ocean floor.
With a person inside?
I doubt it. It's not really big enough. This is a painting of Magnus's old boss and landlord.
Is that who she is?
Felicia, her name was.
And you met her?
I laid eyes on her briefly when I first visited Silkworm.
What happened to her?
I couldn't say.
Mortuga never told you?
No.
Maybe he didn't know either.
If only it hadn't been torn in two, then I could be sure.
Of what?
The branch of red coral at the base of the map. I'm wondering if that's the treasure you'd find if you traveled to the X marked in the center.
Do you know what I think it is? The bell. It looks like it fit in the cauldron if it's closed because it has this that shape. Where do I can see the cauldron, but when it closed. This the thing inside the bell is it has the same shape with this thing. I think it's for to unlock or lock the cauldron or something. So guys, apparently I got over focused when I do recording this, so I accidentally make 2 episodes worth of videos. I have to cut it into 2 parts. This one is for episode 2 and the other half is for episode 3. Thank you for watching. See you again in the next episode. Bye.